Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So it's been a while since I have covered Sei network, so I thought it is a pretty good time to make a video on it and see what is going on with it, since it's going down pretty rapidly. As you can see, it did actually hit its all-time high, which was around $1.12, and it is going down. So before we discuss the price action and see what is going on, we'll just go over its development and see any news if they have, and their ecosystem growth and other things which they have actually done in the past month. So let's just go over those things before coming to this price action and price prediction and see where this actually is headed. So in terms of news, they actually partnered with Altlayer. So this was basically this was for their parallel EMB, and we also had a pretty good news for Sei NFTs. So basically they launched 10 million creator fund with the partnership with the Gitcoin. So this is the vision of this fund, is to actually build and empower builders to create various NFTs and socials in Sei ecosystem. So this will actually grow Sei NFT space, and I think that could be actually beneficial for Sei as well in the long run. So this was pretty good. So as you can see here, users can apply from phase 1, so it's still pretty good for their NFTs ecosystem. So when it comes to the Sei ecosystem itself, the ecosystem is actually growing rapidly. As you can see, we have different coins and other things in in the ecosystem, and if we do go their DEX, which is Astropod, you can actually use the Sei network from here. We do have different networks, but the best one is the so the best one is this DEX, I think, on Sei as of now. So you can actually trade with various things. As you can see, there are a lot of meme coins, and I think once a user actually get tired of the meme coins on Solana, I think the Sei will most likely get some attention, since it is not congested unlike Solana. So beside that, we also have their DeFi. So this is their DeFi actually. So the interesting thing here is that the TVL has not that much improved. Still, it has improved a lot from March 19th. As you can see, it has actually gone up significantly, and it is going down as of now, since the Sei itself is going down. So I think that is the most likely reason, but this growth is really significant. This does say that there is a lot of demand for Sei DeFi platform. So when it comes to the platforms, the biggest growth is on the Astropod and Silo Stake. Silo Stake or Silo, I am not really sure how to pronounce this, but so this is basically a liquid staking for Sei token. So in terms of liquid staking, that has actually become big. So if you look at the liquid staking market, it's worth over 45 billion. So what users can do, they can actually stake the Sei and use that staked Sei, use that liquid stake Sei on the Astropod, I think. So that is the most likely reason that we have pretty good demand. So when it comes to the APR, so it does have more APR than the Sei coin itself. So as of now, the APR for the Sei, just a second, so it's on 4.42, but if a user decides to use their liquid staking, they get around 5% of the API. So how does this API and how are they paying? So we'll discuss that in the coming section. So when it comes to the Sei token or a Sei coin, basically Sei is a layer on blockchain like Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin and others, but it does have a smart contract capabilities like Solana and Ethereum. So basically Sei is the coin, and it is used for governance and for value rewards. It is also used for fees and the smart contract fees, and it is also used for staking as well. So the transaction fees are paid in Sei. So whenever a validator stakes their coin or runs a node, and if they get the rewards from the inflation, which we'll discuss a slide later, and they also get paid in the fees from the transaction fees. So beside that, a user can actually stake on those nodes and get pretty good APR. So as of now, the Sei is actually offering around 4.2% APR. As you can see here, over 92.34% the bounded ratio. So pretty good. As you can see, they have around 39 active validators. So and so if we look at their governance, so basically this is their governance. As you can see, the last proposal we had was around 21 days ago and nothing more. So the token itself is does have pretty good utility like other layer 1 solutions, so it is pretty good. But the difference is that as for Solana and Ethereum, they do not have a max supply, but whereas Sei, it has a max supply. So if you look here, but if you look here, it says that Sei has a max total supply of 10 billion. And even if we go to the token unlocks, they do say that Sei has a max supply of 10 billion. And the staking rewards, that is the biggest reason why it has a lower APR unlike other Cosmos based blockchains. So if you do stake your tokens, so this is basically built on the Sei itself is built on top of Cosmos. So if you usually stake Cosmos tokens, most of them have inflation and they do not have a max supply, but that is not the case for Sei. So as of now, it has a circulating supply of 2.6 billion. And we have a big cliff, but that will be in around 127 days, which is roughly in 4 months or 4 or 5 months. So after that, we will have teams, private sale investors, and ecosystem reserve. So that is when we have to worry, because that is the most likely when we'll see a lot of pressure for the Sei. But as of now, we only have ecosystem reserve and foundation rewards, so I don't think the foundation is selling as of now. But if they do decide to sell, they will probably release blog or something like that. But as for ecosystem reserve, that is, I think, reserved for the ecosystem. So as of now, if we look here, the circulating supply is increasing slowly, and by 2000, I think this does not actually include vesting rewards, so that they will be vested over 2030. So if we check here, by 2030 we will have the supply of around 9.4 billion, and I think the rest is untracked here. So that is still pretty good. So they do have a pretty good tokenomics, but after we have to be careful once this cliff is actually released, and I think that is when the DCA will come in, because if you are holding Sei, you need to stake. If you are not staking, you are actually losing your tokens against this inflation. So this is the current inflation on 4.42, but it does not have additional inflation like other tokens. So once the total supply is hit, I don't think we will see another tokens in the market. So that is pretty good. So this according to this, the supply is around 8.7 billion. So still this is way better than other layer 1 solutions such as Solana and Ethereum, but those have a lot of demand. So what we need, if a Sei wants to be successful, they need a lot of demand, and I think that demand will come when they actually release their version 2. And after version 2, I think we will most likely see a good pump, but we don't know that when it will come out. But I think that will be the significant point for the Sei. So now let's just move to the price section and see what is happening in that area. So let's just see what is happening with the price and market cap. So as of now, this is the market cap chart, and this is the price chart. As you can see, both of them have a pretty good relationship. As of now, as the market cap is going down, the price is going down. That means it did not, the increase in supply did not have impact on its market cap or its price. So that is excellent. So that means as of now, we have not seen actually additional supply in the market. That's what I think, and that is how I like to analyze. So as of now, if we look here, so this coin actually did pretty good. So it went from as low as 10 cent to as high as 1.2 cent. That is basically, I think, 10x or even 11x, I think. So that was pretty good. So but as of now, it's doing a correction. So is it a good buy? So we do have a pretty good conditions, we do have pretty good demand zones, which are a pretty good buy. But as for long term, it depends how you think about this blockchain, because if we look at Solana actually at the start it did not do that much, but as the time went on, it actually did amazing. So if it wants to actually cross the Solana, I think first of all we need to see the increase in this ecosystem, and that is slowly happening. And I think at some point it will have a lot of demand, but as of now we have to be careful since it does have a lot of supply yet to come out. So to tackle that problem, the first method would be to get in the entries in the DCA point and sell when we see a pretty good profit. But as of now, the first entry point which I am looking at is around 61 to 58 cent. 61 cent or even 58 cent. That is a pretty good entry, and I think that will be most likely a bounce back point from here. And I think that could actually happen, because if you look here, we need a sniper entry for this one, and I think that could happen. But if not, I think we can also go as low as 56 cent as well, because I think this is more so okay. So around 60 cent to 56 cent is a pretty good entry. If not, we also have a pretty good, I would say we also have pretty good support around 43 cent, and I think this could be the next bounce back point. If the BTC does go down, of course this will go down, and this demand zone won't even hold if the BTC go down. But if BTC does not go down and the SEI comes down, I think this will be most likely the bounce back point. But if the BTC goes down, I think we have a pretty good entry around 43 cent. After that, we also have a pretty good entry around here. Just a second, I will draw it, around 32 cents. So if we are able to get these entries, let's just say that we enter around 32 cents, so I think it will easily bounce back towards 43 or even higher, so we can immediately sell that to take the profit. But if not, if we want to wait a little bit, so we can actually enter here, put a small DCA in, and we can also enter here, so enter here. So after that, once we have DCA pretty good, once we have good points in the DCA, I think we can actually sell as it goes higher. And if you are into this coin for a long term, the best way to deal with it is to stake. So if you are not staking, you are actually losing against inflation, so you have to be careful if you are planning to hold this for a long term. So this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.